Spiga design. It's everywhere, and it's just, you can understand why. It's like the rope, but elevated. You know, it has that, it always reminds me as if it was hand crocheted, and that's really the essence of what the feel is. And here, because it's our, you know, Soave Oro, we can do it in the bigger form. This is a full 3/16 of an inch in the width in the necklace, and 20 inches in length altogether, so a little bit longer. The bracelet, we have two sizes. We have small, medium, and we have medium large, and the bracelet is also 3/16 of an inch in the width, so it is that status fabulous look. So going back, you know, to what we're seeing in the world of fine, you mentioned this earlier, Libby, gold has never been hotter, Italian gold has never been hotter, and the big signature status pieces have never been more sought after. Honestly, when you see, look at this, like, is that gorgeous? So comfortable. It rolls, it'll never snag, it won't catch on anything, completely smooth all the way around. So with FlexPay on here, it'll be under $100 to be able to get this home and see for yourself. It comes beautifully packaged, it's an investment piece, it's a wow piece. This is that necklace, I'm looking at Kenya, I'm looking at it, you know, just thinking if I could do it for myself, that I would wear every single day. I would sleep in this, it becomes you. You become known for a piece like this, right? In terms of that, in terms of, this Spiga design, Libby?
So beautifully too, and Lynn, like you're talking about, it's a classic. The Spiga, also known as the wheat, is a classic when we talk about Italian jewelry, we talk about beautiful Italian necklaces, and the way it's designed and the way it's made is so intricate and so laborious. All of these links are intertwined and interwoven within each other. So like Lynn was saying, that crocheting effect is so incredibly laborious. You look at this on the neckline and the wrist, it makes a statement. You walk into a room, you look at yourself in the mirror, all of a sudden you're like, gosh, I look good today. I look really good. I look awake. I look, you know, really, really happy, and everything's working together. But what you have here with Soave Oro is sweet gold, the ultimate gold experience, and you have something that you can wear every single day, and that beautiful, gorgeous gold is touching your skin, touching your wrist. But Lynn, the Spiga takes your classic to a whole different level, don't you think, as far as status goes?
Oh,
because it's got gauge to it and dimension. Off the neckline, it really just makes a statement and fills the neckline really beautifully.
I keep looking at Kenya, who has had it on pretty much, and you from the very beginning of the show, and it's just like, again, you're drawn to it. It's that beautiful, like, Cleopatra effect, right? If it could be a halo, and that's the kind of feel that you have, but completely dimensional and intricate and beautifully. I mean, if I take this, I'm gonna take this one, or do I have a sample here? I might have the bracelet, but I want you to see when I mentioned, and I wouldn't say this about every status link chain, but when I said you can get this home, it might be the one investment that you make in jewelry all year, but this is that piece you live in. I mean, you don't have to take it off. It's gold, remember. You don't have to worry about it tarnishing. You don't have to worry about it discoloring. You don't have to worry about, you know, wear and tear. It has that durability because of the resin core in here, which is exclusive to our line, but the beautiful 14 karat gold that is touching your skin and reflecting the light. So it's stamped, but you see the fluidity of this design. I was mentioning, it's never gonna snag. It's not gonna catch on anything. It reflects the light so beautifully. And 360 degrees. You see, it almost looks like little arrows that, like moving lights, as I'm just gently turning this around. And it has a little bit of a longer length to it at 20 inches, which is perfect, especially if you're wearing, you know, come fall and come winter, you're wearing layering pieces. It's nice to have that little bit of extra length. I want to show you even down to the end caps, how everything is finished off beautifully. And then you have that extra large lobster claw, so it's sturdy, it's secure, it's easier to put on if you're putting it on your own. But this is the newest. You're gonna see it. You know, it's funny, Libby, I always feel like we're so above what's happening in the trends, because come, you know, probably the next couple of weeks, or in October, we're gonna start seeing promotions for holiday, right? We're gonna start seeing in the magazines, we're gonna start seeing it in the commercials, in the jewelry stores, and this is gonna be that featured. You know, last year was all about the paperclip, and it still continues to be, naturally, but it's all about the woven wheat That's what our buyer was saying, that she said, Lynn, I've never seen more styles, more silhouettes in the Spiga, and I was just so happy we're able to offer it in our line in the Electroform to be able to get a bigger, bolder look and feel where something like this going back, and I sound like a broken record, but it's true. Where gold is a commodity, so obviously we're affected, gold is at, you know, all-time highs right now, this would be thousands and thousands of dollars. And that's the look that you have. Never would you think under $700 for either. I mean, the bracelet as well at under $500, you know, with all that amount of gold and beauty and workmanship. And speaking of workmanship, this is Italian craftsmanship, correct? I mean, everything that we do.
Exactly, and I want to reiterate that again too, Lynn. It's a great point, because when you talk about Italian craftsmanship, we're talking about artisans who have been in the industry, who've watched their mothers, their fathers, their great-grandparents, you know, make jewelry for so many years to come. Going back to 700 BC is the Italian workmanship. And again, our company is a third-generation company, so we know jewelry, we know Italian jewelry. Every single piece is made by Italian artisans. It starts with the design process first. Everything is designed by the Italians, made by the Italians. The steps to make the 14-karat gold Electroform is not, you know, 1 step or 2 steps or 3 steps. It's a whole process of about 10 to 12 steps to create one piece. So the workmanship, the craftsmanship, the meticulous detail that goes into every single piece, from the inspection process to the polishing process to that inner resin core to make it durable for you, the polishing process, you see it right there. It is a really difficult advanced technology for you to create every single piece for you, one by one by one. And the Spiga is such a classic, but we've given it a twist with all these gorgeous, intricately woven, gorgeous links that go together. I love the height on this. I love the gold on this. I love the reflective properties on this. And I love the fact, too, that no matter what you're wearing, where you're going, who you're seeing, you put this on, Lynn, and all of a sudden you're like, I am ready to go. I feel good. I'm confident. I'm pulled together. And what is better than gold, and what is better than Italian gold jewelry?
Nothing.
At amazing prices.
Really, and the way it makes you feel. You know, it's funny, I came out and I put all these pieces on, and the gals were saying, hey, well, we want to, you know, put you on Facebook, and my goodness, you look so beautiful. I said, anybody can look beautiful when you're wearing all this fabulous, beautiful gold. And it's not little tiny pieces. These are those wow pieces. So you're right. It says so much about you. I guess a status piece, just looking at you in both. Kenya have been wearing the Spiga, the brand new Spiga, throughout the show. And it's just elevated. It's sophisticated. You know, we all have those favorite go-to signature pieces, but nothing like this. You know, when you're normally maybe you would expect to see a rope or maybe somebody wearing a herringbone, but nothing like this intricate and this bold and this wide. And it just has that prestige, luxe, very elevated look that looks like you spent a mere fortune. And you normally would. So we'll keep you updated here. 089919, still both small, medium, and medium large, still available on the bracelet. Okay, want to give you a little sneak peek at another customer pick favorite. I always refer to as the love knot ring. Oftentimes it's referred to as that infinity or eternity style ring, but it's been another customer favorite.